it's not a line. It's a quadrant.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what I was trying to talk with them about, and no one was paying attention except for Mark, and Mark's on his phone, so he doesn't do anything for him.
Well, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm on my phone too, so.
I just don't understand what you're saying has changed.
I don't want to do this. Previously, when they're presenting, there's the big presenting window, and then on the right-hand side there were the faces, but they were only in lines, so it was only one straight line. Now it looks like it's two columns and 3 rows instead of one column and 3 rows with people alternating places. So it's kind of nice that you can see everyone at one time.
You don't have to click to scroll through to see all the faces.
Yeah.
Okay.
To decide who to look at. You can just see everybody at the same time. But it doesn't take over the entire screen like on Zoom, where it's like you either get everybody small or one person big and you have to scroll through. They made a nice update that's better than Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Google's usually better than Zoom.
Yet Zoom is like, for some reason, people think it's cool. There's a little promo for our sponsor, Google.
Your wannabe sponsor.
Yeah,
They better start sponsoring us. We just said their name, Google.
exactly.
Do we get paid every time we say the word Google?
Google.
Google.
We cannot confirm or deny that Google is awesome and that we love Google and Google products are amazing, and we will say Google only the X amount of times that we're allowed to.
Hey, Google.
And they may or may not be sponsors and may or may not be responsible for everything we say.
But click on the links below and make.
Subscribe below.
If you like us, give us a thumbs up.
If you want to see my next episode, if you like my shirt, as Jacob would say, subscribe below.
Exactly.
If you like my shirt, no, you
Yeah, he
can find
did.
the shirt linked in our merch store, linked below.
That's right.
No, Jacob once said on a Marco Polo, if you like my shirt, click on the link below and subscribe.
And he also said many times, like, if you want to see more, give me a thumbs up. And he says awesome YouTube like statements. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He also says, what was the other one? Oh, on my next episode, you'll see this.
That's right. So we need him to do our publicity for H&H.
That'll be hilarious.
You work on that show.
All right.
All right. So I think everyone here, can you hear?
You didn't address him by his real name, Arwood.
Arwood. Okay. Sweet.
Hey,
Well, welcome to H&H. We're excited to finally get back and going again in a few weeks off. Last time we were left off, I believe, as a group, you guys stormed a cave that was full of goblins, found the leader, took out the leader, and decided to take a long rest and camp out in the middle of a goblin hideout, with knowing that there were goblins surrounding you, but decided to stay inside of their hideout for nighttime. You guys were repeatedly disrupted as goblins kept coming and asking you guys questions, and eventually they.
Sounds biased.
What?
You make us sound not very intelligent.
Oh, super intelligent.
We had to rest because one of our own was like very weak.
I agree.
And he's our strong hitter too.
Yes.
You
And
don't meet shit.
your other
So
strong
we
hitter
made
of
an
Van,
educated decision.
and your other strong companion.
Where would be a safer place to hide than where the goblins aren't looking?
Exactly. And so you guys eventually popped out, attacked some more goblins, found a goblin named Emic, maybe?
I don't think we ever knew his name.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
heard
we
it.
did.
You guys killed the Grawl. No,
Yeah.
it was
Bravo.
Clarg.
Clarg.
I'm Clarg. Why you attack Clarg?
Where's the menu?
There's Clarg, who was the bugbear that you guys slain.
Below.
And then when you admitted that you had slain Clarg, what's his name? Emic. Yeah. Yemek, Yemek, the goblin,
Got it.
decided that he was in command and started trying to command you guys to do things and leave. You guys did not listen to him, and he gave you guys an ultimatum of either obey him and listen and stop fighting, or this old human dies. You guys ignored him, and you heard loud sound of a human falling and groans and silence. And then you guys proceeded in attacking other goblins and capturing Yemek, and taking him to the ground. After that, you guys split up, searched the area slightly, made a little loop, and found each other, and came back. And you guys are currently standing around what looks like this. Currently standing around here with lots of goblins gone, and you guys apprehending.
Wait, the sound of the guy falling was across the bridge?
No, the guy's
No.
falling was into water and onto stone. And Tinks in her wisdom popped out when you guys were chasing down Yemek. She popped out and saw an old dead man and cast cure wounds on him and brought him back.
Oh, hallelujah.
And so currently there is.
She cast cure wounds and brought me back. She gave the old guy a potion.
That's true. That is what happened. Yes. So she saved Zin from the perils of death after being stabbed, probably by a goblin. And no, I think
By
it was
Yemek.
shot.
I was shot by
It was
Yemek.
a critical hit from in between the barrels.
Yeah.
That's right. And then she took a healing potion from Ender, who had found it in the rifling through Clark stuff, and gave it to the old man. And so the old man is currently coming to, and you guys have captured Yemek right there.
And
So,
is Mick, is he awake or is he passed out? What's his status?
you guys. So technically, if any of you guys remember, did you guys bludgeon him, knock out instead of kill him, or did you rifle him to the ground? That would have been
Gary bludgeoned
We
him.
knocked him out.
okay. So he is probably knocked out until you can take a turn to awaken him. So he is knocked out from being attacked. He is not dead. He is stable, but he's knocked out. And Zin and Ender has him in their grasp. Tinks is pouring and healing some Slidar, who is the companion of Gundren.
Oh,
He was the Lord's Allegiance captain who accompanied Gundren down here. Both of them were captured, and you found Slidar here, as you guys recognize him, and there. So the move is yours.
Okay. Well, I go up to Slidar to check to see how he's doing, if he's coming to, and ask him if he can hear us and if he's okay.
And while she's doing that, I tie up the goblin. I don't have to keep holding on to him.
Did you tie him to something, or do you just tie him up in his arms and legs and so he can't move?
Yeah, I just hog tie him.
Okay. Now, what does
I will assist. I will
What did I
assist
say?
Ender in tying up Yemek.
so Caillou approach Slider? What do you say?
Slidar, can you hear us? Are you okay?
Who are you? Thank you so much. But who are you?
We were hired from, oh, I forgot his name. What's the guy's name that we were hired from?
Gundar.
Gundar.
Gundren.
Gundren. We were the ones hired from Gundren to take the supplies to the city. What happened?
We were ambushed on the trail. And we were taken.
Do you know if Gunders is still alive? Do you know where he is?
I've heard the goblins speak of a castle, and that they took Gundren there. I don't know anything else.
Well, you'll be okay.
Thank you for.
We've got to, this is healing you, so just keep drinking it, okay? It'll make you feel better.
Thank you, kind soul. I appreciate that. You guys are an interesting group. Yeah.
Did you hear any where the castle was?
I don't know anything about where the castle is. All I know is that they took him and his gear and my gear and the map and left him. I don't know if they're going to kill him or if they're going to torture him, or I don't know their purpose. I don't know these goblins. I don't know why they're attacking us.
Well,
You don't have any idea of why they're coming after you guys?
They're goblins? Yeah, yes, my name was Slidar.
yeah, we'll get your stuff back. We're gonna go and find this guy because he's Ender's friend, and he hired us, so he's kind of our new mission.
I want to see that he is safe, but I'm in no position to move or travel or attack some castle. Would you lot escort me to Phandelver where I can recoup? I can pay you when we arrive. I can pay you 50 gold. Will you guys guard me as we go to Phandelver?
But wouldn't that sentence Gundren to death?
We've got to go back to town anyway to figure out where this castle is.
Why don't we just interrogate the goblin that we have tied up?
All right, go ahead and try.
Zen, do you try to awaken the goblin?
Well, is he tied up?
Yes.
You guys have tied him up. He is tied up well enough that he.
How far away
That's
from
a roll natural
the
20.
town are we?
Sorry, what's that?
We're only a day's journey from the town, right?
Yes. So currently it is early morningish because you guys awoke early in the morning as the goblins were moving around and coming in. You guys attacked, and so you assume that it's early morningish, so you could easily make it into town by late afternoon or
Oh my gosh.
You guys assume as long as the cart and everything is
Find a
there.
card, yeah.
Oh,
Right. Okay. Let's see. Well, what is the name of this castle again?
He doesn't know the name.
You ask me,
are you
Spider?
watching this at all?
I thought, with that letter that said that they wanted the castle, didn't it specify what the name of the castle was?
No, it didn't. It told us the name of the king of the castle.
Okay.
His name is, I think he's Grog.
Grohl.
Let's interrogate this goblin. He's power hungry enough. We might be able to convince him to do a coup.
We're gonna have to go back to the city to gear up for this, to be able to siege a castle.
Okay, well, we still need to get information about where the castle is from this goblin.
Right. Well, Dungeon Master,
Yes.
can I do a don't know if that would be a history roll or a.
Well, tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what roll to do.
Okay, well, I've studied a lot in my library, and I'm wondering if I think back hard on all the studies I have done, if I can remember a king roll or a goblin castle in my studies that I've learned.
Do a history roll.
History roll?
Yep.
Okay, I got a 21. Not normal.
Say not,
I mean, not
You say dirty.
not natural.
You say dirty.
not natural, unnatural.
Yeah.
It's
Nice
dirty,
one,
Shell. It's
A
dirty.
dirty.
A
A
20 is the
dirty
only one.
21.
Yeah, so a 20 is the only one you have to say that because you can't get a natural 21.
Okay.
So
True.
it's only if you get a 20 that you have to say either it's natural or it's dirty.
Okay.
You think back between all your studies that you've read, and you haven't heard anything about this King Grawl. You assume that it's probably a localized goblin horde, and so it's not like a massive multi-nation or big king. It's probably just like local chief of some tribe. But you don't know anything about who or where he is.
Okay. All right. Well, did the goblin wake up?
Well, no one's done anything to make the goblin wake up yet.
I thought Mark went over there to wake him up.
He hasn't told me what he wants to do or done. So, Mark, are you going to try to wake him up?
Yes, I double checked that his bands are tied, and then I wake him up.
Okay,
We pour water on his face.
that's how you do it? Okay. Well
Yeah.
done.
Or in his ear. No, we pour water in his ear.
I slap him.
You take his big ear and just start like scooping his water right next to him, start pouring down into his ear. Well, and
And that's how goblins used to
What are you
wake
doing
me
now?
up.
Slaps.
A dream of seasons did a winged corruption did arise. So secrets fire from sleeping
Unhand
eyes.
me, you silly human or
Too strong
Quiet down. If you want to survive, then you need to tell us what we want to know.
survive. I'm the king. I'm the master here.
Says the goblin who's tied up.
You're not the king. We want to know about your real king, King Grawl.
He is a fat man, but we listen to him, and he is a good king.
Where's his
What?
castle?
Why should I tell you? Untie me.
Why do you listen to King Grawl?
Say that again.
Why do you listen to King Grawl?
He is the king. Do you not know what a king is?
Well, if you have no reason, then why couldn't you be king?
I should be king.
Well, if you tell us where the castle is and we take care of King Grawl, you could then become the king of the goblins.
Make a persuasion. Well, Mark. Define goblin.
Yes, a very different route.
So say that again.
So, I'm on the mobile version. I see my skills, my saving throws, and my senses. But where's my
On the
skills?
bottom right, you have to click on the 3 dots or the 9 dots. Whatever.
Okay.
Where?
Skills.
Okay, found it. Okay, persuasion. I got a 6.
Okay. Let me roll. All right, where is my collection campaigns? Sorry, new campaign. Roll for him. Okay. I don't need your help to become king. I can do that myself. Plus, you look like a backstabbing lot to me.
Yes, yes. You're the king and you captured us. Now take us to your castles and put us in your dungeon. Come on, let's go.
Okay, you're right. I am. So untie me and tie yourself up. Come on, come on.
I say we just bleed him.
Bleed? I'll bleed you.
How do you plan to bleed us when you're all tied up, King?
Like this. And he weakens and tries to start pulling off his fins. And his strength is -1. So.
-1.
But he.
I audibly laugh.
Yes, you wait. And he starts like, and starts trying to like bite Arwood. No, Arwood. Arwood. I forgot your name.
Arwood.
Arwood.
Someday, Dungeon Master, you will get them.
I'll get the names right. Let me go.
Well,
He's gonna try to break out again because no one's doing anything.
I slap him. And I'd say, which direction's the castle from here?
Make an intimidation roll.
Let's see. Intimidation. What's in? Where is that?
That's under your skills. It's a D20 with your charisma modifier, depending on if you're proficient or not.
On skills. Intimidation. Persuasion. Intimidation. All right. I rolled. I got a 10.
You will tie it in here. You don't scare me, you little big ogre man thing. And he starts.
I take out my short swords and pin him to the ground with the 2 short swords on either side of his neck.
Okay.
And say, now listen up. If you don't... What is Ender going to do?
Oh, and then I'm going to say to your character, the artery in his neck is a little higher if you want to kill him slower.
Oh, thanks. I'll adjust my short swords.
Both of you guys make an intimidation roll. So you get 2 rolls, and so whoever gets the highest is basically, because you guys are helping each other, it would be not advantage. It's what do you call that?
You got to roll for me, Drover.
Okay.
I'm still trying to get the mobile one to work.
Let's go with a Arwood. Intimidation. Oh, you got lots of advantages.
What happens when you have demons?
Okay, Mark, what did you roll?
I rolled a 19.
Okay. We'll take yours. Ken rolled a 13.
Okay. I've got intimidation bonuses from being in the military.
Nice. So he looks at you. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! The key, the castle. It's about a day's and a half journey northwest.
Maybe you could draw it for us.
Sure, do you have something?
You can draw it on the ground.
Yeah, you just have to loosen up these.
No.
You have to loosen up these things so I can draw it for you. I can draw it for you. You just untie me. I'll draw it for you.
I wouldn't trust him with a pencil, y'all.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Are you gonna let me go?
I'm not untying you.
Yeah, I'll draw your castle.
How about you lead us to the castle?
I can do that.
And if you step out of line, you get an arrow in your back of your head.
I can do that. You gonna untie me so I can lead you?
I don't know. Let's convey as a group first. What do you guys think? Can we trust him?
You can trust me. I'm good. Just take these blades off of me and don't cut my head off and untie me.
Well, we're not going to untie your hands.
We can't just untie his feet either. He has to be tied to one of us.
What if we tied him and put him on the cart?
Why don't we take him back to the city with us? We can get some gold from this old man, get some gear, and then take him out to the castle afterwards.
What if we cut off his legs and carry him around on a wheelbarrow?
You're dark.
And go back to bed.
Hey, so if you go pee, I'll give you part of a cherry, okay? I'll
What
give you
about the legs?
We don't have to cut the legs all the way off. We could just cut the tendons.
Ender starts peeing in the corner, hoping for the cherry.
Make it pee.
Oh.
Skill roll.
So I didn't hear if you guys decided what to do because I was talking to a little 2-year-old.
I like Gary and Arwood's plan. Let's make sure that he can't run away by
I rolled
injuring
a
him.
16 in acrobatics for my peeing in the corner.
What did you get?
You spelling him out?
Performance and
I get
acrobatics.
a cherry.
You got what?
I get a cherry, don't I, if I get a 16?
Yeah, you have to roll an acrobatics and a performance check.
I got a 16 on acrobatics.
You definitely get a cherry. I'll bring you some tomorrow.
Okay.
Cherry, and then you go to bed.
All right. So who's carrying the goblin back to the cart and the old man?
Mama, I ate it.
Yeah.
Mama, I it.
Okay, now you have to go to bed. Now you have to go to bed. Okay, thank you. Give you one more half. That's because you are awesome. You. Not that one.
Must have been gross.
It's disgusting. You go. Okay, I'll give you the other one too.
Thanks, Pa. Love you.
1 second.
Love you.
Okay, love you.
So, who's going to carry the goblin?
Hey.
I
And the
pick
old
the
man.
goblin up by his left leg and drag him out back down the mountain.
Should we
Tinks,
make
Kaya, can you guys help Slidar?
should we make a what's that called? A or something to help with Slidar?
If we carry him down to the cart, which is just down the way a little bit, we can probably just have him ride in the cart the rest of the way.
I could float him down the river when I could water bend a little raft.
For who?
The old man.
Slidar.
Slidar can get up. He can walk. So he
Oh,
can assist him, but he's not like incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I thought
Okay.
he was
I
interested.
can walk. You don't have to water bend me, whatever, down. Just stay
Ooh,
calm.
waterboard.
All right. Well, let's keep going back to the cart.
Wait,
We should probably have some people on the lookout in the front and the back just to make sure there's no more goblins left that surprise us.
Where did you say you're gonna look?
Okay. Ender's carrying the goblin. Tinks and Kai
No,
are
I'm dragging him by his left leg down the hill.
So I'm going
Gary
to
is
go.
making an easily traceable track with the goblin. And
Well, we need to make sure there's no more, goblins out and about. We're gonna have to walk carefully.
I think we can take care of any goblins that are left in this cave relatively easily. But I do think we should have, once we get out of the cave, I think we should have someone scouting out front and out back.
Okay. I'll take the position in the back. Zin, do you want to take the position in the front?
I'll go out front, yeah.
And everyone will be staggered in between.
Wait. Before we need to leave, I need to ask him something.
What?
What's the guy's name again?
Which one? Slider? Is he the human or
Yemek?
Yemek is the dog.
The human?
The human Slider.
I approached Slidar with my gauntlet gloved hand, and I reached it out as if to shake it. And I asked him, "Are you a brother?"
I'm not sure what you are talking about, sir.
Okay, I'll go up and lead and not be in the middle then.
Okay. Did you pull him up, or did you just, or was he already standing?
Already standing. It was like a handshake gesture.
Okay, yeah, I understood. And so you guys, so what's the marching order? There is Zin up front, Kai in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Arwood is up in the front as well. Ender dragging the Yemek, and Tink, you're a slider? Okay, you're walking with Slider in the center.
Yeah.
Okay. Little half gnome, supporting this old guy as you walk.
Pretty strong for a half now.
You are.
-1. That's my stat.
You guys are just walking out through one cave?
Yeah, walking out the entrance of the cave.
We still have it.
But I am also doing it, I'm also being perceptive and watching all the way around. I'm on guard.
Okay.
Same with Mark or Zin.
Yeah.
You guys take the path down to fall the river out of the cave. There's the loud sound of the waterfall as you guys exit, the bubbling of the water and the trickling of as it hits along the rocks. It's still super dim, but you can, as you turn around the corner, you can see.
Torches.
What's that?
So we all have torches.
Only you're the one who needs it.
Right. I'm just letting you know I'm carrying a torch.
You carry a torch, okay. And you're in the back, right?
Yeah.
So as you guys walk out, there's behind you guys are smart. You put the person with the bad vision in the back, so that their light doesn't hurt anyone else's dark vision as you guys walk around. There's silhouettes as you guys turn around. There's silhouettes hitting the sides of the canyons of your shadows as you walk down this, kind of murky, musty trail down by this water. You emerge out of the cave into the morning. The sun has risen. It's fully out, but it's still kind of in the morning as you guys are in the high north of the country. And you exit out on a beautiful, nice, sunny day, early in the morning, out into the path that you came. You guys following the same path out that you took out to the south?
Yeah, I'm heading straight towards the
Our that we hid.
The cart.
Yeah. You guys follow the path. There, you see the destroyed pit trap that Ender jumped out of the way of. You guys walk a few miles to next, and you see the snare trap that tried to catch Ender that was too feeble to pull its own body out of the earth. And you keep walking out, and you find your what do you call that? You find the campsite. You guys, the outpost. You found the outpost out where the campsite where you guys were originally ambushed, and you find your wagon untouched and sitting there waiting for you as you guys take off the boughs and branches and the stuff. After a nice, strolling, Ender, did you drag him the entire way?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys get down to the cart, you look down and you see this goblin that's just dusty and dirty with these gashes and bruises around, just kind of whimpering as he's not had a good experience and is obviously in a hurting state.
In a what state?
In a hurting state. So he's looking kind of roughed up and not like...
He's hurting, Mark. He's hurting.
He's hurted. He has pain. I assume you throw him on the wagon? Or you guys...
Yeah, we make room for both him and Slidar, but obviously on different parts of the wagon.
I turn to Slider and say, make sure you keep an eye on him that he doesn't do any funny business. If he does anything, tell me, and I will come cut off one of his fingers.
We'll do, but I think that you might just not have to cut off his fingers. You could just tie him down more. Thank you for your escort to the city.
So we double check the ropes on the goblin and tighten them.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Me?
Yeah, you're doing it.
Do investigation. I roll a 5.
They look to be in really good, strong knot order.
Not order, yes.
I get in the front of the wagon and start heading down the trail towards the city.
All right. What's your guys' marching order, and what is your pace?
I'm behind the wagon, and we're going as fast as we can.
No, we're not running like crazy fast.
We got to get Slider some medical attention.
He's not dying. He's just not in good shape. How far away are we from the city?
If you go at a normal pace, you'll get there in the early evening.
Yeah, just head out normal.
I agree. No need to fatigue ourselves before we siege a castle.
Is anyone scouting out, looking ahead, or are you guys just kind of going as a...
I'll take my normal position up in about 60 feet in front of the cart to scout out ahead.
All right, anyone else doing anything?
Walking behind, just watching the road, making sure nothing crazy pops up.
Okay. Tinks, Ender, Arwood, anything else you guys are doing? Or
I'm
anything you're
playing
nice
the dulcimer while I walk along.
I can't do much else since I'm driving the.
That's true. You're driving.
Wagon.
All right, Arwood, anything you wanting to do as you guys commence?
I pull out my lead bar and rub it.
Okay, weirdo.
That too?
Just lead, what?
I think you said lead.
Yeah, lead bar.
If you look in my inventory, you'll find that I have a small lead bar It's symbolic.
It's to remind him of the weight of his past grievances.
It's just demons.
Ken's a bad person.
So Mark, I want you to do a perception roll as you are walking ahead, and Ender, I want you to do a perception roll. Now do a animal handling roll as you.
Hey, my wolf!
Oh yeah, wait, what about the wolf?
That's what I said when we were leaving. I said,
Yeah.
wolves. Nobody heard me.
I got a 10 animal handling.
So why did you say anything?
Because you were speaking to the group. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You spoke to the group. They ignored you, and
We
now
didn't hear her.
I didn't hear her.
and you said, I told you about them, and then they forgot them.
Yeah, I told you about them.
We didn't forget them. They were following us the whole time. That's why
Yeah,
we-
my babies just follow me wherever I go.
No, they were locked up to a stalagmite when you guys left.
All right, go get the wolves.
All right, I run back and get my.
We need those wolves. I got a 15 perception. With my roll of 15 perception, I noticed that the wolves are not with us, and I say, God, go get your wolves.
So the rest of you guys walking? Are you guys rest of you guys taking the wagon, or are you guys waiting there while Kai walks the 3 miles, the 6 miles there and back to get the
It's
wolves?
not 6 miles, is it?
It's 3 miles up and about 3 miles back.
All right. Well, I should take someone with me.
Like a torch, too.
Yeah. Someone needs to come with me just in case something happens. I only have 8% health left. So, Arwood, you want to come with me?
Ooh, going on a
Help me on
date.
first date.
How romantic.
There's
I
something I
say-
need to know about me before we leave.
What?
I can neither love nor be loved until the quest is complete.
Okay, that doesn't matter. Let's go get my wolves.
All right, let's go.
Okay, are the rest of you guys are you guys waiting there for them to return, or are you guys taking off?
I
We're
would
just
say
going.
we slow our pace slightly, but we keep going so that they have time to catch up.
Arwood and I run back and run forward.
Okay, and so you guys are going slowly. You guys are running, trying to catch up.
We're running to get my wolves and then running back, yes.
Okay.
With my baby.
Problem for us, so we can find out how long it takes them to catch up.
Ooh, who's gonna do that? What? Okay, so normal speed is 30. About 60. So if you spend going 60 there and back while they go 30 that way, how long is it going to take? Who's going to do that?
Doesn't matter.
Calculus.
Okay, so Ender, what animal handling check did you do?
Oh, I got a 10. I'm tired.
Okay, and
Hi.
Mark is Zin. What was your perception?
15, and I'm only at 4 health points.
So Kai and Arwood take off. You guys walk. Ender, you're trying to control these animals, but you're kind of not really paying attention as well, and you're bumping, and you definitely take not the nicest path. And the goblin is bouncing back there, yelling at you, trying to tell you that there's holes and potholes in the way, but you're ignoring them. And commence on. So Arwood and Shell. Sorry, Kai. You guys are booking there, okay?
Yeah.
What is? I'm looking for this one. Okay, you guys run back and go. You run back as quick as you can. You find the cave.
No, I'm going to get some water.
You find the cave. Are you guys booking into the cave?
I mean, I have my torch out, and we peer around the corners, make sure there's no goblins, and walk inside the cave. Yeah.
Okay. So you walk inside the cave. There doesn't seem to be much of a change. You guys do a perception roll.
Okay. I got a 24
Nice.
with a natural 20 plus my 4 stuff.
Oh, so if you get a natural, say you got a natural 20.
Okay, natural 20 plus 4,
Yeah.
so 24.
And what was your perception?
You got to roll for me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot that. Perception. You got a 3 plus 2. So you got a 5. Arwood, you're a little distracted as you're going through this walk. You don't know if it's the person you're with or what's going on, but you're not paying attention that well.
You staring at my butt?
Maybe you're a little nervous because you haven't gone on a walk with a lady for a while. But so you walk in. Rachelle, as you walk in there, sorry, Kai, as you walk in, your natural 20 perception, you can see that there is at least one footprint of a goblin that has been on top of your guys' exiting tracks. You see this in the entrance of the cave.
Okay. I turned to Arwood. Arwood, do you see it? There's an extra track. There might be a goblin in here. Got to proceed with caution.
You guys continue?
Yes.
All right, so I step inside the cave and I first turn right and make sure there's nobody in the wolf place. And I'm being stealthy.
You guys are being stealthy? Okay,
Yeah.
you roll a roll.
I did an 8.
8. Okay. Arwood, will you do a stealth roll? Oh, I will roll for you. I remember that. Stealth. You have disadvantage with your armor. Okay, you rolled an 8 as well.
So we got a 16.
Okay.
Right.
So you guys make your way into the cave. There is nothing in the kennel pen that you see.
Okay, then we quickly toe tip and stealthy and run up to the... I peek around to see if there's anyone on the bridge, and then we sneak up to that other side room that has the rocks. Slippery rocks.
Okay, you poke your torch out and lighting up the entire area, and you're tippy toeing around as you're carrying this torch, illuminating this massive dark cave. Imagining that no one can see you as you're walking with this massive torch. And you come around the corner into the waterfall area, where the deep waterfall sound is just exploding down, and you don't see anything other than the dead goblins that you notice in this chamber.
Okay, so we run up to where the wolves are and let them loose.
Okay, you guys run up into the area that you left the wolves in. And you see, as you guys run in there, you stumble upon two goblins messing with the wolves, trying to untangle them.
I say in the goblin language, "Let go of my babies."
You didn't say attack?
Oh,
Wait,
and
I'm not.
No, whoa, Gary, you're not there.
Sorry.
I wasn't done.
So you run in there and you say, "Let go of my babies!"
Let go of my baby.
And these goblins turn around completely
And I pull out
confused
my
and
arrow
scared.
and I shoot one.
Roll for a goblin.
You guys need to roll initiative.
This is a
Okay.
bad call. My HP is pretty low.
I know, mine too.
Oh, fantastic.
Don't worry, my babies are here.
Oh, things I do for love.
All right.
Goblin.
The initiative is okay. I got a 9.
Okay, so we have Kai has a 9. Oh, I have to do our words.
Mm-hmm.
Initiative. Ken, do you have D21? Do you have your sheet up front of you that you can see what you can do?
No.
Oh no, you don't. You don't have any inkling of
So my computer's dead, and I'm trying to get it to work on my phone, but I'm not meeting with success.
Okay.
Yeah, but I screenshotted it to you last week.
You did. Let me see.
9. I have to roll for these guys' initiative. D20, you roll 7. And 18. Seven, 18.
Also, Ryan, it looks like you're presenting the Dungeon Master view.
Oh, am I?
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing me that.
that looks better.
It's hard having all these windows open. I need to have like 2, what do you call these things? Monitors. Okay. So let me look to see what is presenting. Okay. Ken, did you find your thing?
No, I don't see it, Shell. You sent it over messenger?
I sent it last time. I didn't send it again. Do you want me to find it again?
Yeah, I've been thumbing through all the photos we sent. I haven't seen it.
I know there is a way to export to PDF. Here are these. Export, copy. Hey, copy to link. Ken, do you have? Is there a chatting thing in this Meet option? Yes, right there. Control V. There you go, Ken. Look at that thing I just sent. That should be a PDF of your person. Did you see the chat?
And that was like super easy to find. All right. Yeah.
That should be easy to find. Ken, did you see the chat and were you able to click on it?
He has not seen it yet. Now he saw it.
Is Ken there, or did he have to like exit the call because he's looking on his phone?
No, you shouldn't have to exit the call.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was muted.
Oh. I sent you a link to PDF that you can look at.
Yeah. I'm trying to. My phone's trying to download it right now.
Okay. Okay, so the order is Arwood, then Goblin, and Kaya. Oh, Wolf. Okay, I will put Wolf in there. Thank you. Wolf. Monster. I will roll for 13.
So, am I attacking?
Yes, so Ken, you are first. There are 2 goblins in front of you. And
Is there such a thing as an area of effect attack in D&D?
yes, there are area of effect attacks.
Okay.
Fireball.
And are there any with like melee weapons?
No, I don't. Well, you can probably get a weapon that can do a splash damage, maybe. That could be a magical weapon you could find or make or something. But I don't know about. But if you spell, there are melee ones. For example, Thunderclap is a melee one where you can attack everyone around you. Everyone around you has to do a motion save to go, otherwise they get knocked. And it's only within 5 feet, so it's melee. So there are some, and that's a cantrip.
Interesting. Okay, just curious.
Well, I'm gonna go with hand crossbow to the face.
Short sword, or did you say crossbow?
It's my crossbow. It's bonus action.
But it's your don't you have what's it called? You can dual wield with your short sword and your crossbow like you did. Sorry, I'm not at this encounter. I will shut up like I'm not responsive.
Hey, Firm, you are correct. That is why I'm shooting with my crossbow first.
Okay.
Okay, so you're doing a bonus action of shooting with your crossbow?
Yep.
Okay. We will roll that dice. You got a 9, which are goblins. You shoot and it misses. That one.
I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be your fault, Kai.
Just call it Kaya as one last act of revenge.
It's Kaya.
Get my name right!
You just charged in here like a maniac.
Whatever. Continue onward.
And, Arwood, is there anything else you're doing?
I'm gonna take. Can I take 2 steps backwards so Kaya's in front?
Yes, you can. You can definitely do that.
Well, no. So, and I don't know. I feel like if I charge in with my short sword, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
How many health points do you have?
Hang on a second.
He has 4 hit points.
Okay.
Wasn't aware he was so weak when I chose him to come with me.
Again.
Kai has 8. So neither of you guys are in full health. They'd be charging into a thing, but
We already killed everyone there.
You didn't even charge. You didn't even try and reason with him or anything. You're just like, man, shooting arrows. By the way, did her arrow do anything?
she didn't do anything.
He didn't let me shoot. All I said was step away from my babies.
She ran in and said, "Step away from my babies!" And the goblins turned around and initiative started.
Didn't even let us get our freaking. Didn't even let us ambush him. What the fetch?
Well, you guys said you ran in. So she ran in, she saw it, and she yelled. So there is no surprise at this point.
There's no surprise when she starts yelling.
That's what I'm saying. We could have ran in and we could have shot our crossbow and bow at the same time, but no.
Continue onward. What's done is done.
They were going to touch my
Any
baby.
spells?
Okay,
As
so
soon
are
as
you
my
done with
babies
your
saw me, but they of course wanted to attack the goblins.
Do I have any spells?
I don't think so. Not currently as level 1.
Kaya's been hanging out with Ender too much.
Truth to that.
Okay, so goblins. And you yelled at them in Goblin, right?
I did.
Okay. Wait. Oh boy. Okay. So one of them turns around. You yell, "Let go of your babies!" And one goblin looks around, he's like, he's speaking in Goblin. Babies are babies. Who are you?
I am the wolf's master.
What's that?
I am the wolf's master. Watch. Wolves attack.
Oh, an animal handling check.
Gave you an out. He gave you an out.
The Dungeon Master gave her a chance.
Yeah, let's take that olive branch and burn it.
He's like, attack! Go. Roll that dice. Get a natural 20, Shell. You need it.
I'm happy. In death, I'll finally be free.
I got 12.
You got 12. Okay, you yell attack to these wolves, and these wolves are just kind of like looking at you, looking at the goblins, like confused, doesn't know who they should follow, and like, ah! And the goblin will come and you shot at him, so he's gonna come and attack Kai.
Well, I never got to shoot at him.
I know, but he got shot at, so he's not gonna be like, oh, this is friends, we're just gonna talk. He's confused, but he's gonna come and attack. It was the first goblin talked to you, but this goblin is a little more angry.
Aggressive. But then I shout out, if you want to see no. What's the guy's name we have captured?
Do you remember?
Oh,
I don't know, we've had so many
Roll a
different
history check, Michelle.
All right, I use my history to remind myself what the name of the dude was we just captured.
Attack. Scimitar, +4 to hit.
But I yell out, if you ever want to see your king alive, you stop now.
12 +4.
The scimitar's already swinging, Rachelle.
They hit. And so they take. I need to get my real dice for this. It takes too long to do digital dice while doing this. 6. And they take, and the goblin comes up and slices you, and you take 4 damage.
That's not good. I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Okay.
And that is the goblin, so it is your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
He's close to me, I presume.
Yeah, he's in melee range of you.
How do I exit?
So I do my 2 short swords.
I'm gonna rewind 1 second. And no, I'm not gonna. Okay, yes, you can do that, but pause 1 second. Just so you guys know, Ken, in the future, there is something you can do called you can hold your action. So basically, you can hold an attack. You can hold an attack for a trigger. So, for example, you backed up, and you could have been like, okay, I'm going to hold my my long sword, my short sword, and if a goblin comes within range, I'm going to attack him. Does that make sense?
Not quite.
Okay, so on your turn show, you have a action, a movement, a bonus action, and a reaction. One of the options of your action is to hold your attack, which means it works for a spell or a normal like arrow attack or anything. So in this situation, instead of him pulling out his crossbow and shooting, he could have just said, he pulled out his sword and said, I'm going to hold my attack until someone comes within range. And that means he holds his action until someone comes at him. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
It's another option that can be done. You can like if you have a spell, like for example, you're kind of blind, so if you can't see things, you could pull out your crossbow and you say, "I'm going to shoot the first person I see once there's light."
Okay.
And you wait, even though it's your turn, you don't make the attack roll until a light happens and you're able to shoot. But if it comes back to your round and that trigger that you specify doesn't happen, then nothing happens. But anyway, so
Okay.
Kai, your move.
Okay. Can I attack him with my short sword and yell at my animals again?
You can yell as a bonus action, so yeah, that could be your bonus action.
Okay, so I attack him with a short sword, and I get a 22,
That definitely hits.
and I do 8 damage.
How do you finish him?
I take the short sword and I ram it right into his heart.
Okay. So this goblin drops.
And then I yell at my
Better to
wolves.
step.
And then I yell at my wolves once again, pointing to the goblin. Right after I killed him, I point to the other goblin. I look at the wolves and I yell, "Attack! More demanding this time."
Okay, roll a.
Let's see. Skills, animal handling. I got a 3.
They
They must be
We all
tired.
know how Rachelle is so authoritative with animals.
Hey, my wolves have never not listened to me until today.
they definitely hear the word attack and they're just getting frenzied, but they're not knowing who to attack, and they're just kind of getting angry and at each other and like and they're bickering, and it's looking like a kind of a mess that they don't know what's going on, and they're just kind of going a little crazy. Okay, back up to you, Arwood. Your move.
Me, the other guy is what? He's like 5 spaces away. I'm gonna try and crossbow this sucker.
Border color. How do I change?
Animal handling. Can I yell at the wolves?
Do you have
Um,
animal handling?
You can.
No, I was kidding. I don't have animal handling.
I just go. What's this? Yeah.
He has to
Okay,
poop and
so
pee this time.
You said you're going up to attack the other goblin.
I'm a crossbow that other goblin.
Okay, got it. You gotta shoot a crossbow at it. Okay. You are not. You're just kind of distracted still. You still miss it. You pull back, you shoot, and it goes off,
Yes,
and
man.
it's confused. Are you done?
Can I like defend? Is that a thing with my short sword?
I don't think, as far as actions, there is like a defend. There's like disengage and dodge, but that's only if you're currently. No, you can take the dodge action. When you take the dodge action, except if you do a bonus attack, it counts as an attack. So you can't do the
Got
dodge
it.
right now, but in the future, if you just want to do dodge, you can do dodge, and any attack made against you is at disadvantage.
Okay.
So that is something you can do in the future. That means it is the goblin's turn, and the goblin currently sees the wolves freaking out behind him, and the dead friend in front of you, and all the other dead goblin bodies that it's passed and everything, and it's freaked out, and it just pokes it.
Can I try and shoot him down before he runs away?
He is running.
No mercy.
He is here. He'll
Can't have him tipping off the other goblins.
go. His movement speed is 30. Okay, so he was here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he moved it that far, and he's just looking at Wolf's turn. They are attacking each other and just kind of in frenzy because they heard attack and they don't know what's going on, and so they're just attacking each other and messing and in a big uproar. And that is your move, Rachelle.
Mine.
Yep.
Okay, can I try and shoot the goblin?
Yes.
Okay. So I get my longbow out, take aim towards the goblin. I roll a 19,
That hits.
and I do 6 damage.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
You let the arrow fly. It hits him. It hits him hard. It knocks him down, and he kind of stumbles and rolls and gets up and just starts like limping away in pain. And starts limping as you shoot him as he runs by, and he's trying to still run away. That is done. Your Arwood, your move.
What do you think? Should we let him go?
No, he might tip off the castle that we're coming.
Will I take a couple of steps to the opening there so I have a clear shot?
Okay.
And crossbow.
Crossbow. Crossbow right there. Boom. You're still distracted. You're just hurt, and just one of your eyes got hurt in the last battle, so you're not quite like seeing properly right now.
Fetch, man.
Off goes it goes. It is.
I throw my lead bar at him.
Take this lead, and takes off. Okay.
So he's gone?
He takes off. The wolves are still nipping and attacking and are in an upset state. And it
Okay.
is your turn.
So I go over slowly to the wolves, looking at them in the eyes, grab some of my beef jerky, kind of toss it to them, start to calm
You
them
had
down.
jerky?
Yeah. We cooked it the other night on the fire. So then I got going, shh, looking them in the eyes and doing my animal handling power and start to calm them down and let them know that I'm their friend and that we're going to go for another journey.
Okay, do another what do you call that? Do another animal handling check.
1 second. Okay, I got a 13.
Okay, so they calm down. They're eating their jerky. They've settled. They've stopped attacking each other, and they're in a calm state.
Okay. So they've calmed down. They trust me again. So I head over and I start petting them, letting them know.
Okay, do another animal handling check as you pet and touch them.
Why so many?
Because they're wild wolves. Yes,
Oh,
they
okay.
calm down because you gave them food. But I mean, they're not necessarily your like pet
I
dogs that come at
I
you.
got a 16.
Okay.
And then
So,
I go over and I
they're leery of you with this. They're leery of you. They're kind of hesitant. One of them accepts the pet, but the other ones won't. You go over there and what?
Okay, they're on chains, right? So, and the chain's attached to something, right?
The chain. You currently have the chains attached to the stalagmite there.
Okay. So I pick the I take the chain off the stalagmite, and then that way I can use it as like a leash for the wolves.
Okay. You take all 3 chains and you start going because they each individually has a chain.
You what?
They each individually have a chain, so you pick all 3 of them off and you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to do a strength check.
Let's see.
So an athletic is just a straight strength check.
There's no strength.
Yeah, it's just your normal strength. It's not skills. It's your standard strength.
Okay. 15?
15. Okay. You have a +1. As you go to unpool and take them off, they jerk and trying to escape, try to let go, and you hold on to it. 2 of them, and 2 of the chain links bust out of your hands, but you're able to hold on to one of them, and 2 of the wolves start taking charging out the door.
Leaving?
Yeah, the 2 wolves. One of them you have in your hand. All 3 of them try to kind of as you pick up the chain. All 3 of them try to just bolt off. I mean, dogs. They try to take off. 2 of them break your grasp and take off. What's their speed? Okay, and they just take off. But one of them is you're holding on to this chain, this wolf who kind of bolted, but is kind of growling a little bit, but you're holding on, and it settles down and stops trying to escape your grasp. But 2 of them just start booking it out.
Okay. I know I can shout to have them come back, but that's about all I got.
Whoa, are you doing that?
Yeah.
That one's bad. Okay, let's do roll an animal handling check.
I got 8.
Okay, so you go lay down. Good job just walking there, Jessica.
Yep. Do you want to wear your shirt this time?
Okay, they do not listen to you, and they just keep booking it.
Okay. Well, I shed a small tear. Goodbye, my 2 babies.
Want me to shoot him?
No?
I'll miss.
No. Just let them be free. Let them roam. We'll take my
Well.
1 wolf back.
You take your what?
We'll take the 1 wolf back.
Lay down.
One's better
I'm
than
glad we
none,
did
I
this.
suppose.
Yeah, turn it off.
Yeah, so you guys are heading out of the place, or what's your guys' plan?
Yeah, we're gonna head out. But keep an eye out for the wolves to make sure they don't attack us.
Are you stealthily going, or are you guys just trying to get out as quick as possible?
Stealthily.
What was that, Ken?
I don't think he said anything.
I mean, they already know we're here. We're here. I think getting out fast would probably be the better call.
Both of you guys are only at 4 hit points. I mean, it's not like you guys have. So what do you need to worry about?
I don't know.
I
I'm still doing it
okay.
stealthily.
Arwood is booking it, and you're stealthing it.
No, I'm trying to persuade her.
All right. Well, let's need this time. Let's just book it.
sorry, I couldn't hear quite. What did you guys say?
Kyara started sneaking away quietly, and what's Ken's character's name?
Arwood.
And Arwood just books it past her.
No, I book it with him.
Okay, you guys book it out. You exit the cave. At that point, you guys exit this cave into this light. This wolf has not been outside for you don't know how long and tries to bolt again. I need you to do another strength check.
Another strength one.
Yep.
You really don't want my wolves to stay with me, do you, Ryan?
No, they're wild wolves. They're not like big dogs.
Let's see. Ability.
Your control of them happened to be a fluke last time.
You rolled a natural 20, and then you rolled another 21. I mean, it was an amazing roll last night.
Ah. Okay, that did not work.
What'd you get?
No. I'm trying to click on the box, and I somehow clicked on similar buttons, and all of a sudden I rolled 12 D20 dices.
Oh, so you passed.
I got 110. So yeah.
Nice.
I'm just trying to find strength. Okay, there it is. I got a 12.
Okay, you hold on.
Cool.
They bolt, you grab onto it, you kind of anticipated, you bolt, and they try to pull, and you yell at them to calm down. So do another animal handling.
I have one wolf. You say them. It's just one,
Sorry,
right?
it's just one. Good correction. Do another animal handling check as you command them to be silent and quiet.
I got a 9.
Okay, he kind of calms down, but is slightly reluctant, and you just kind of pull him along as you guys go all the way to the place. Now, are you guys booking it to try to get up through the town?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You guys are running.
Because we don't eat on the couch, you know that. So come sit at the table. Okay?
You guys are running with your wolf.
Hold on one sec. Let me mute this for you.
You begin dancing with the wolf as well a little bit. But you both, Arwood and Kaya and the wolf, start running to try to catch up. It's tiring. You guys are both in pain, kind of in hurt shape. But you guys run along. The wolf is joyful to being with free air and excited and jubilant. You're having to, kind of hold them on it and restrain them, but you're keeping tabs on it and you're not letting it take off as you're running around, yelling at them constantly in Goblin, trying to make them keep it home. And you guys run up, and I want you two to do a Constitution saving throw.
Huh?
Sorry, I'll do Arwood's. Arwood and Kaya, as you guys are trying to run to catch up after going through this grueling fight this morning, you guys are getting tired. So you guys need to do a Constitution saving throw to see if you guys get exhaustion or not.
Okay, one
Roll a natural 1. Yeah, I don't know if you
rolled a 1, so he just
Yeah.
falls over and passes out.
Arwood, again, I don't know if you want me to be rolling for you. Every roll
You said Constitution, right?
I don't believe your rolls.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I got a 13.
That's with the +2.
Yes.
So you guys are both running, and you guys, let's see, and you guys both get a level 1 exhaustion. As you guys are running to try to keep up to this. That means that you have some disadvantages on your dexterity, and you have disadvantage on all ability checks. That make sense?
Sorry, I'm doing the Twitter and I can't really listen right now. One sec.
Okay. So she's doing that. No worries. You guys just have one level of exhaustion on you, and so you have disadvantage on rolling, and so you guys eventually catch up to the party, exhausted, tired. You guys end up crawling into the back of the what do you call that? The wagon. No, Shell, you're having to hold on to your wolf, so you're just like exhaustingly walking. So they catch up. Anything you guys need to do as they catch up? So the rest of you guys are going at a slow pace, trying to hopefully they catch up. A few hours pass as you're waiting for these guys to catch up. 2 hours pass. You don't know how well it's going, and then around hour 3, these guys you see in the background these exhausted 2 characters with a wolf with a large dog approaching you guys, and at a quite fast pace. Do you Ender, Tinks, and Zin do anything?
I look at them, stand up in the front of the wagon, pull out my battle axe, and see who get ready for battle.
Okay, Zin.
I'm 60 feet ahead of the wagon, so I probably wouldn't see him coming. I'm scouting up the front.
Yep. Tinks, are you doing anything?
I just assume it's now.
Okay.
Come, sing me a song.
That was, and then
Do anything
everybody
with
a bowl of ice cream.
Ooh, pixies came down and gave me some mead and cold berries.
Yum. Hi,
And
Pixie.
yummy ice cream.
You're a cute
Yeah,
Pixie
ice
there.
cream too.
Ooh. You got some of your own?
Yeah.
Man. My Pixie has gone pee a few times, have gotten checked, and poop. And it's currently yelling in the background, wanting to be part of this.
Should have been asleep 2 hours ago.
It's fine. We just have a good morning. So as they approach, Kai and Arwood, as you guys approach this wagon that has stopped in front of you, anything you guys do? And Ender, you notice as they get closer, they are your friends, but they look beguiled. Not beguiled. They look.
You guys look rough. What happened? I yelled to you too. With your...
Can you guys hear Beth?
I say that the weight of this lead bar is nothing compared to the weight of love.
I said, good grief, and I sit back down in the wagon and going forward.
I thought you had like 4 wolves. What happened, man?
I think she's.
We got hungry.
Kai is just panting
I
there.
hope you're willing to share the jerky.
That was good.
No, funny story. We actually have less jerky now.
As you guys continue on your way, progressing, you see a beautiful. You guys continue on the Triboard Trail, which is the trail you guys got ambushed on. You guys continue on the Triboard Trail for about another 30 minutes, and you see turn off to the south. And you guys know that is the turn to Phandelver. Luckily, luckily Ken and them has showed up before you guys made the turn. You guys are all able to make the turn along this rolling hill covered in grass. As you guys leave behind what looks like the forest to the north, and you guys start walking up and walking down these rolling hills with the wind blowing through, sun shining down. As you look ahead, you can see the Sword Mountains looming in front of you as you guys head southward towards Phandelver. You eventually crest over this hill, and you look down, and you see before you the town of Phandelver laid out before you as the evening sets, as the sun begins to darken as the sun begins to leave, and the sky begins to darken. You crest the hill, and you see this old ruined town. You see old ruins with a new town built among these old ruins. It looks like a new within the last 2 years of that this small little town of Phandelver, this frontier town, has began to spring back up in the middle of this old large ruins that used to hold the area. You commence in the area as you begin walking through the path as it gets getting dark, and Slidar in the back speaks up. Thank you, my good fellows, for escorting me here. It is getting late. Shall we go to the is it stone wall or stone something in? Shall we go to the? I've heard the Stonehill Inn is the best accommodations in this area. Would you mind taking me there?
I direct the wagon towards the inn.
You come into town. You come into town from the north. You pass a big building that has the name of Barthen's Provisions on it, which you know is the place that you're supposed to deliver the wagon to. You pass it.
As we pass that, I slow down and see if anyone's there because it's late.
It looks closed.
Okay, continue on to the inn.
You pass a smithy. You continue down this road. Off to the right of you is it looks like an old shrine.
Did we put the wagon in the supply place?
Say that again?
Ender, shouldn't we put the wagon in the company building? For
Not
safety?
until someone's there to receive it.
Not until I get my gold.
This isn't the location that we're supposed to take you to. We're not going to get gold.
Yes, this is where we were.
Yes, this is.
Oh, I thought we went back to the other town.
Never let a woman drive.
No, Phandelver is the town you're taking it to. Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought we turned around to go back to the town that we left from.
No, that
I need a nap
is.
and an ale.
What's that, Ken?
I need a nap and an ale.
Yeah. So you guys keep on going. You come into the coming along the trail, and right before you hit the town green, town center, where there is a shrine out of an old rubbled blocks, you see to the left a big blue building with a sign saying Stonehill Inn.
Let's go get some rest.
I look around for a nice spot to climb the wolf up to. A deserted tree or an empty.
Or you could take him with you last time. It worked so well when you left him last time.
He could also attack me in the middle of the night, and I'm pretty sure the inn doesn't allow wild wolves in it.
I don't understand your animal training. I raise these things from pups, and I speak wolf. But
what? You raised wolves by pups, and you speak wolf?
never mind. Hey, someone look up Yelp and see where the best tavern in town is.
Anyways,
I believe Slystar just told us that this inn is the best. I assume they have a tavern.
I pull up in front of the tavern. Is there a stable?
There is off to the east. There does look to be a stable yard there. Yes.
All right, one of you guys go get rooms for us. I'm going to get the wagon put away. And then I go head off. I take the wagon over to the stables.
Should I put my wolf in the stable too? Or should we keep him away from the horses?
Keep that wolf away from the horses. I don't want to have to pull this wagon anywhere.
All right. I find a deserted tree field.
Do an investigation.
Okay.
So wolf couldn't bring down. It's just saying.
Wolf couldn't what, Ken?
Solo wolf couldn't bring down horse. Just saying.
Yeah.
But it could injure its leg.
Yeah. I got a 3.
You got 3. Okay.
Yeah.
You look around. It's dark out, so you're not seeing much. There's a tree kind of by the entrance to the with the lighting. You can only see the tree to the entrance by the inn, so it's kind of like 5 feet away from the inn's entrance is a tree, or there is some shrubs off to the other side of the inn, and then there is the what do you call that place? The stables.
I walk over to the tree.
Okay.
And I find a way to tie up the wolf.
Okay. You can tie the wolf up to the tree. He is on chains. Are you going to command him to do anything?
I'm going to say, stay. And I pet him again, and I give him some more beef jerky food.
Okay. And he is pretty much currently like laying next to the entrance tied to this tree.
Well, you said he's like 5 feet away.
The tree is 5 feet away, yes. So he's like sprawled in between the house and the tree.
Right.
And he's a wolf. So he's right there. Okay.
He's chained up.
Yes. Okay. So you have your wolf chained, and do you know what you guys are doing?
I'm going in to get a room because I'm exhausted.
Okay. You walk in, and you push through the door, and you open up into this modest inn. Just a few tables on the ground, on the floor, and a young human hails you from the bar. Say, "Hey, good traveler. What would you like? What brings you to town?"
A bed, a place to lay my head.
You look a little rough. Is everything all right?
Well,
It's
tell
been
this
a long
one not
journey.
ale and she'll to open up a tab for 1 gold.
It's been a long
Did you
journey.
tell that to? Did you walk in Susan?
I walk in as well with Kai and mention that to the barkeep guy.
What did you say again? She likes to have a 1 gold tab.
Yeah, that is what I say.
Ooh, I think I can accommodate that. Yeah, most if you want a gold tab, I can definitely give that to you.
Not now. I must rest.
So just 1 room for the 2 of you?
No, we've got a party of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6. 6 of us?
Well, any of you like to sleep together? I only have 5 rooms, and at this point, Slidar enters in as well. He says, "I will take a room by myself. What is the cost?" And Slidar buys a and the young man says, "That'll be 5 silver." So Slidar pays over 5 silver and walks up, gets his key, and heads off. And, "Thank you, my friends. I will see you in the morning."
Wait, don't you have some money for us?
Young elf, I don't have it on me right now. As you see, and I mean, you look at him, he's just in rags and tattered, and just like this old gentleman who's like, I don't have it much now, but tomorrow I will be able to get the funds. I will pay you 50. Thank you for escorting me, but I must say adieu. And he walks upstairs.
Okay, I don't need a room. I will go meditate in the stable. Keep an eye on Enwick, and I'll keep an eye on the goblin during my meditation tonight.
Young man said, excuse me, sir. You said you want to sleep in my stable, my hay bale, and watch a goblin?
I didn't say that out loud. I just said that was my plan.
Oh, okay.
I was telling the group what my plan was.
Yeah, the group is currently sitting in front of this young man who is doing this.
I guess, okay, so I did not...
What do you mean by goblin?
Wait. I got this. It's the name of our horse.
Make a deception roll. I will make that roll for you. Make a deception roll.
I'd catch on to what Arwood is doing and say, yes, he nicked his leg, and I want to make sure that he is okay.
Okay, why don't you do a deception roll as well, Mark, because Ken rolled a natural 1 again.
Man, I suck.
And the guy's just like, no one names a horse goblin. And he's like super confused.
It's a pretty ugly looking horse.
Wait.
I'm doing deception. There it is. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, you must turn lot. I will give you that. But I guess you can watch over your horse named Goblin. But it will be. But you will have to pay for sleeping in the loft.
Whatever.
I am an inn.
I go over, I hand him this 5 silver and says, I'm going to bed.
Okay, so that's 2 rooms. I have.
Enderhall walks in and says, "I'll take a room."
And he's just. Ugh! And he's kind of startled by this large half-orc coming in. And is he with you guys? And he whispers this to the rest of you guys.
Yeah, he's
I
with
bend
us.
down and I'm like, "Sheep in keep."
Yes, that is 5 silver a room.
Yes. Okay.
All right, I pay him the 5 silver, and then how do I do this on the screen? How do I spend money?
So you go to equipment,
Okay.
and then up on the top right hand side there is the currency, and you click on that, and then you type in 5 under your silver, and you hit remove.
Boom, done.
So
I go up and I do a long rest so I can be healed.
So let's see here. We have Slidar in 1 currently. Kaya has 1. Ender has 1. And
I'm sleeping in the stable.
I would like 3 silver for that, please.
Here you go.
I will send you out a blanket and some pillows for you.
That'd be very nice. Thank you.
Okay, I'll bring that out to you shortly. And so that leaves you, my good fellow. What?
Arwood.
Arwood. Nice to meet you. I'm Talbor. I'm the innkeeper here. Thanks for coming.
Good to be here. Before I discuss a room, I hold out my gauntleted hand. Are you a brother?
Yeah, I have some siblings, but none of them are here.
Don't worry about it.
And he shakes your
We take 4 silver for a room. Persuasion roll.
You can do a persuasion. Persuasion. You rolled a 4. He said, no, this is our last room, and all of them are currently booked, so I think this is a good... I have been in the hospitality industry, so I know the last room is never discounted.
Very well then. A bed for my head. That is what I said. To sleep, for I am nearly dead. A bed.
I agree, Arwood. A bed for your head is a very good thing said. Well, thank you. Do you guys need any food for the evening, or do you need anything else, or would you like to head home? What can I have? What brings you to town? This is kind of rare that a large, odd group of your sorts comes to Phandelver.
We've come bringing mining equipment for Dundren Rockseeker. I would like a meal here in the inn, and you can bring me the pillow and blanket here with my meal as well.
Oh, okay. You don't need me to take it out to you?
I mean, if I'm going to stay here for the food anyway, it doesn't matter, so just bring it to me here with my food.
That works. That will be... we have... that'll be 6 copper pieces for your meal.
Here you go.
Do you need anyone else? Arwood? Do you need any food?
Yeah. What's like the caloric levels of like your beer? Is it like bread thick? Can I get away with just drinking beer, or am I gonna have to actually eat food?
We have some ale. I don't have any beer, but I have ale. I know there are many people who only drink, but usually that leads to intoxication.
That's the point.
Oh, I can bring you as much as you want. It's 4 copper for a mug, or 2 silver for a gallon, or you could give me that gold tab like your friend mentioned.
I'll just start with a pint. They come in pints, right?
Yeah, that would be a mug.
Hey, Angel showed up for just a second before she has to take Grandma home.
Oh, hello there. Nice. Is she with you too?
So anyway, Rachelle will catch me up on what's going on.
Who's this Rachelle you speak of?
What is your Kayara?
And then she disappears out the door again.
Wait, Mrs. Okay. Arwood, and I think, what's your name, sir? Young elf. What was your name?
Zin?
Zin.
You can call me Zin.
Zin and Arwood. Is that lady with you?
All right. One other random guest appears real quickly, briefly, walking in the door.
Hello. What?
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing wonderful.
Good.
You said Mother said you're going home?
Yeah, I'm going home tomorrow.
No. So she said you're driving you home right now?
Oh, just
out
to
to Julian's.
Okay, you're not okay. I was like, it's 10. I guess it's only 8 o'clock your time, but still, that's late to drive up to Idaho.
Right. It's quarter to 9.
Jessica and I are going to drive her up to Tremonton tomorrow, where Dean will pick her up.
Oh, cool. You guys gonna jump in the hot springs down there?
Jump in the what?
Hot springs in Tremont.
Okay, I'll
I
see
didn't know they existed down there, but I'll talk to Jessica about that.
I did my scuba diving certification in those hot springs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was winter time, so it was snowing outside.
I think that's my normal face, Father.
It was snowing. Because it was scuba certified, you have to go a certain amount of depths, and it was one of those hot springs goes like 30, 40 feet down.
Cool.
And so we were scuba diving while snowing in this, 90-degree temperature.
Weren't you afraid to get boiled?
No. It doesn't get too hot down there. No, it's a place that people commonly do stuff at like that. Cool. So, Talb, what's his name again? I forgot. Tolbin brings out your food and brings out your ale to the table as you guys sit there. And he brings out a pillow and a blanket out for you, Zin. And as well, you said you bring mining equipment for who?
For Gundren Rockseeker. Do you not know? Is Gundren's brother not here as well?
Rockseeker. I think I've heard that. I think they might be camping. I think they might be camping out in the. I think I've heard that name. Yeah, there's what, 2 of them or something?
I believe there's 3 brothers.
Oh yeah, with Gundren, yeah, that makes 3. So yeah, I know a group of miners. I think they went by Rockfoot, was it?
Rockseekers.
Rockseekers, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, they're probably camping off in the woods somewhere. Not sure where. I think I've heard of them. Yeah, they haven't come in at the end yet.
Interesting.
Well, you see, you're bringing equipment, so you're taking it to the Lion Shield or to Barthen's?
We're taking it to Barthen's. What do you know about Lion Shield?
Lion Shield is Barthen's is, like the provisions. They're the ones who usually have stuff, adventuring stuff, mining stuff, everyday equipment for fixing and tools and stuff. The Lion Shield is a little down the wheel, a little down across. I think it's. Let me look at the map. Yeah, Lion Shield is actually across the green from us. And well, have you never heard of Lion Shield Cloister? They're a large group that sends provisions out to many small towns, and so they actually have a franchise. But what would you call a franchise back then?
Venture store?
Yeah, they actually have a store here in town. So yeah, so Lion Shield is just right down the road.
Good to know. What other shops do you guys have here in Pendolin?
Well, we have the Shrine of Luck. That's just right outside. We have the Shrine of Luck. That's run by Sister Gorel. We have some orchards out and about in a few farms, but mainly this is a little frontier setup for the miners. There's lots of mines out in the Silver Mountains. So we do have the Phandelver's Minor Exchange. That's down the way. And there's the town hall. We have normal mining smithing stuff, and we do have. I guess there's, not to bash on the competition, but there is the Sleeping Giant up the road, but I would stay away from them. The Red Brand has kind of taken over that place, and we don't want to mess with them. So it's just a tavern. They don't have any rooms, but it's
The Red Band?
yes, the Red Band.
And who are they?
Like looking around, they're a group of ruffians that have kind of manhandled the town a little bit right now. It's they're not a good lot. I'd advise staying away from the Sleeping Giant. Just if you ever see the Red Band, just kind of stay away. Don't draw attention.
How much would it be worth to this town to get rid of the Red Hand?
What do you mean get rid of? I don't condone killing.
Just scaring.
I think the town would be. I don't think anyone in the town likes them. They're kind of making business a little hard, and kind of. It's not been good. They killed. I forgot the guy's name. They killed a guy just the other day in town, and his family's gone missing. They're not a good group to get mixed up with.
That's good information. Thank you. We will. We'll see what we do with that information.
Yeah, just be aware. They're a bad lot, but don't worry about. The town is great. I mean, I'm sure they're just passing through. You don't have anything to worry about. This is a great town. I'm glad you're here. You guys staying for a while?
We haven't made up our plans yet, but we were always looking for work.
Always working mines. I came out here, because of the mines. There's always wealth in mines, but I soon realized that I know a lot more about running it in than I do about mining, and this was a great opportunity. I mean, this is a brand new town. I'm the only inn in town, first and the biggest, right here.
You've done good for yourself.
Yeah. I think this is a beautiful place. We got the Shrine of Luck, a wonderful place to worship, and what else would you need?
Who is the deity worshipped at the Shrine of Luck?
Timor, the goddess of luck and good fortune. We are miners. That's what we're all about. We're all about luck. So Timor, she's a great goddess, always favoring us with good luck and good fortune. If you want to go meet her, it's Sister Garella. She's a great young elf. You might know her. I don't know if you come from the same place.
Oh, you think all elves just automatically know each other? That's racist crud.
And looks at you like, oh, sorry, I see that you have some elf in you too. I meant no offense, young sir, elf, young half.
So what's the goddess's name again?
Timor.
Say again.
Timor. Sorry, Timora. Tymora. Timora. Timora, the goddess of luck and good fortune. If you care about luck, or if you need anything about fortune or risk or anything, it's a good place to go.
I believe I've probably done something to earn the misfortune of Timora based on my past experience.
Ooh, you got some good luck.
No, definitely the opposite. She hates me.
Oh, then I don't know if you want to go to her shrine if you're on the opposite side of her. Unless, did you used to follow her and then make her mad?
Man.
Don't
Another
worry
pint.
about-
What was that?
Another pint.
Oh yes, come right up. And he walks away, goes and gives you a pint. Well, I got some cleaning and stuff to do. If you need anything, just give me a holler. And he walks back behind the bar and cleans up and starts cleaning dishes and stuff. So it's Aron, Arwood, and Zin sitting at the table.
Thank you for coming to our aid, Arwood. But I will
Of course.
depart, and I will see you guys in the morning. I finish my meal, pick up my pillow and blanket, and head out to the stables to make sure that Enwick
Goblin.
is still, to make sure that our horse Goblin is still okay.
Yeah, don't screw that up again.
I need you to do an animal handling check as you exit the door, and there is a wolf sitting right there.
Okay, this wolf is trained though. I like.
It's slightly. I mean, it was a wolf that was captured by goblins it was in the middle of trying to be trained and turned into a boar, but it was not fully trained.
I got a 21.
Okay, you step out door and this wolf gets up and
You can work spin Tinora.
and you do a little elfin, way. You speak to the wolf and he calms down and you slip on by. As you enter into the stable, you see your what do you call that? You see the wagon in there with the oxen still tied onto it because Ender never said he did anything with it, so the oxen is still tied onto the.
No, I said I went to go put all the animals in the wagon animals in the stable. So I did all that.
Okay, so the wagon is in there, the stable is there. I need you see a wagon and you see the ox, and there's one other horse in there, and two other stalls that are empty. Three. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 other stalls are empty. And a hay bale up top.
Okay, I first go check on Enwick.
You don't see him. Make a. He's not in the wagon.
Ender. I look around for him.
Okay, do a investigation check.
I got a 12.
Okay, you look around and you see what looks like some worm. So you see a big impact on the ground where it looks like a goblin rolled off, and you can see this kind of trail that is leading off to the corner. He was obviously tired, so he's just worm. So you see this trail of just massive debris worm off to the opposite side of the what do you call that thing? Of the stable.
Okay. I take out my short swords and investigate further over to the hay bale, ready to stab them into the hay bale if something jumps out.
Okay. Are you following the trail, or are you just kind of circling around to try to get to the hay bale?
Following the trail.
Okay. You follow the trail, and as you look around, you can hear some scuffling off in the back. And looking around, you can see Emic sitting there trying to break free of his ropes, and trying to break through his ropes and trying to like scoot around back, trying to kind of get out the backside of the stable.
Okay. I knock him unconscious.
He is restrained. You knock him unconscious.
Yes.
Do a medicine check.
A what?
A medicine roll.
A medicine?
Yeah, medicine roll. See if you know how to or where to hit on a goblin to try to knock him out.
I got a 17.
17. Okay, you pop him square in the middle of his forehead and just and kind of just like passes out.
Okay. I then make makeshift tourniquets out of cloths and sticks and tie them around each of his legs above the knees so that he will lose his legs and cannot run away.
Okay.
And then tie him up some more and put him back in the wagon inside of a box, and then put another box on top of that box.
Okay.
Put that box inside of another box. I'll mail it.
What? Chaotic neutral. Okay. I'm just curious what your alignment is. Okay, I was just wondering. Yeah. Okay, so you turn do another medicine check to see about knowing how to tourniquet and doing that stuff.
I got a 3.
Okay. So you put a tourniquet on him the best you know, and you shove him inside of a box. You take out axes and pickaxe and things, and you shove him in a box and close the box on top of him.
Okay, and then I don't know if elves need to actually sit down or lay down to meditate, but if I can sit up while I meditate for my long rest, I will sit on top of that box for the 4 hours that I meditate.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay. So I will sit on top of this box meditating for 4 hours.
Awesome. You guys all rest. Everyone falls asleep. Or sorry, Arwood, you're still awake. Is there anything you're doing, or are you heading off to sleep? Or are you drinking more ale?
I like mentally pump myself up, and I'm like, you can do this. You can do this. And I go to bed.
Did you ever buy a room?
I did.
Okay. So he gave you the key and said, okay. So
that's what the bed for my head poem was about.
That's right.
Oh yeah. And the bargaining, trying to get 4.
That's right.
4 coins.
That's not good enough.
That's not good enough.
I mean, you should have done the poem at the beginning. He might have just given it to you for the fun and amusement of it. So you head off to bed, and you just had to, so you don't need to do a constitution for any drinking. And you guys fall asleep. You rest on your heal your wounds after taking the time before you go to bed to patch and to clean and to help your wounds break up, and as you sleep you rejuvenated and you feel as if you have grown a little bit this adventure, and you guys have learned and grown and decided that this was a good adventure. And you guys all of you guys level up to level 2 as you guys sleep.
Yeah.
And
we all level up to level 2?
Yes, everyone levels up to level 2.
Okay. Cool.
And you take a good night, and that's probably a good place to call it for tonight.
Wait, hold on. How do we level up in our actual cards?
So you click on your name, and when you click on the name, there's an option that says Manage Levels.
Yep.
So you click on Manage Levels, and then you click on the level you want to go up. So you can click on your Ranger or your Barbarian or whatever, and you can click on the drop down and hit 2, and then little options will pop up that you need to fill things in, or you can add in another class if you want to try to build a class.
Cool.
And so everything should just pop up as far as what you can do and what you need to add and learn and do. And you guys have now become level 2.
Woo woo. So we can do that anytime during the week, and I will send you any questions.
So,
Okay. So what, Shell?
hold on.
That was a cute sneeze.
Pikachu!
Where was it? Okay.
That should be the sound effect. Whenever we're like transitioning in the podcast, that should be the sound effect.
I think I should be able to capture that sound bit and put it there.
Totally.
I'm
And then
sorry.
you can
In the
finally
what?
put a peak in front of it for you yourself, Brian.
Wait, say that again?
And then you could edit a Pika in front of it.
Oh, yeah, I could totally edit a Pika in front of it.
'Cause I know you've always wanted me to say Pika right before I sneeze, but I never remember until
I
after.
know. One of these days you might do it for me.
One of these days. Okay.
Okay,
So
I'm
it's
going to go help my wife build a water table, and I will catch you guys next week.
Wait, a water table?
Yeah,
So you're
water
gonna go
table.
waterboard your wife?
Yes.
No, we're going to waterboard our children.
Well, you didn't just,
no.
maim a goblin.
Hey, but I didn't kill him.
You didn't kill him, that's true. Like a play toy for you to learn environmental aspects of how water erodes things?
So it's an experimentation and learning table. So basically, we're going to have like a sprinkler on one end and some bowls on the other, and then some like water toys and a tub at the bottom. And
Black saps.
What did you say, Ken?
It's burlap sacks in the other corner.
Oh wow, I got so much more hit points now.
Okay.
Yes, and wait, make sure you guys also click the long rest so you guys get everything back.
Yeah. Okay. Love you guys.
Love you, Mark.
Love you, Mark.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Shell, did you have a question?
Oh, I think I answered it for myself. I clicked
What
on
was
the well, it was saying for the Ranger, you get to choose a fighting style, and I was wondering what it would do if I chose a fighting style, and it gives you +2 bonus to attack rolls you make with a Ranger weapon. With a ranged weapon. So.
Yeah, so Ranger, yep. Is that the only? Do you only have one option?
No, I have a couple of options. That's just the one I picked.
Okay. Let's see here. On yours, you get your spell casting and your fighting type style. That's right, Archer.
What
Defense.
about mine? Okay. I cannot stand this on the phone. It is so frustrating.
What are you talking about? Stand what?
The character sheet.
Oh, the character sheet on the phone?
Yeah.
It takes a little getting used to. Once you get used to it, it is nice, but it is confusing to get started with.
It's great on the computer, but I hate it on the phone.
Yeah.
It's not great on the phone. How do I take the long rest again?
Sorry, repeat that. How do you get to what?
How do I do the long rest?
On your character, you here. Let's view this one. On the phone, you click on the upper. You click on your name again. You click on the name and you hit long rest.
Okay.
And then it's going to ask a question to confirm. You hit the red button. You hit confirm, and it's done.
Recover 1 level of exhaustion during this rest?
Yes, you want to do that. Because you and Ken were exhausted on your march.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then what else goes up, and how do we know?
So your health points go up, but it's automatically calculated for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then your proficiency stays the same. Everything is calculated for you. The only thing you have to really do is click on those options, and it looks like you did all of them.
Well, I only have one.
Oh no, Shell, you have spellcasting now. So go back into your editor.
I don't know how. Hold on a sec.
Your name. Click on manage. Click on edit character.
Edit character. Okay.
And then you go to class. And
Okay.
you'll see next to your class features, there's a little grayed out spells. Click on
click on what?
the spells.
Okay, spell casting.
Yeah, not spell casting. At the very top, underneath where it shows you the ranger with the green box that says ranger.
Oh, okay, spells.
There's class features. And click on spells, and you have 2 spells that you're able to learn now.
Why does it say I have no unknown spells?
Because you have
water. Well, I thought
Yeah.
my water bending was under there, or is that somewhere else?
That's somewhere else because that's not a ranger spell. You have to click on the add spells, and you have to pick 2 spells you want to learn.
Oh, and these are all the. Oh, I can speak with animals.
You can do beast bond, animal friendship.
Oh, you gotta get one of those.
I know. What do they do though? We have to click on them.
Yeah, you can click on them and it shows you what it is. So speak with animal is you gain the ability to comprehend verbal communication with beasts for the duration.
So would I still have to do a animal handling role, or would I do this?
If you do this, you can do the animal handling role, but it would be the DC would be a lot easier for you. Does that make sense? So currently, to be able to actually listen to you, it's 15. Or I'm just throwing out numbers. It's like a 15 or a 10 or a 20, depending on what you do. But if you're able to comprehend and communicate with them, they can actually give you information. So you can ask about nearby locations and monsters, and so you're able to comprehend and verbally communicate with them. It makes things a whole lot easier for them to listen to you. You're still going to have to keep training this wild wolf, but eventually it will probably become more and more easier for you to control.
So I could slowly train the wolf more and more to listen to me better?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can do that without this. I mean, now that you have a pet, you have to train it and progressively become better with it. But speak with animals definitely increase that, as well as animal friendship or beast bond. So beast bond allows you to touch the animal, and then you're able to see and hear through that animal.
You establish a telepathic link with one beast you touch that is friendly to you or trained by you. That spell fails if the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher. Until the spell ends, the link is active while you and the beast are within sight of each other. Through the link, the beast can understand your telepathic message to it, and it can telepathically communicate simple emotions and concepts.
And then there's also animal friendship, which is
Well, there's animal friendship, beast bond. There's another one, or speak with animals.
Yep. So animal friendship. I must need to hear you. The beast must succeed wisdom. So you do an animal handling, and it becomes charmed by you. So it basically means that it loves you for the duration of 24 hours.
Okay.
So you have animal friendship, which instantly makes an animal love you. It passes. There's beast bond, which you can connect a telepathic link, so you can see or hear through the animal, or think through them. I don't know if this one is actually see through it. This might just be. You can just communicate with you telepathically for 10 minutes, or there is speak with animal.
I don't know. Which one do you think is better?
For currently, because I'm speaking as knowledge, whatever. Currently, because he's not perfectly trained, an animal friendship lasts for 24 hours, and would definitely help you to listen to you constantly.
Okay.
Beast bond would help. I mean, it currently already has to be friendly to you, but then it allows you to have a telepathic link, which would help with training, but only lasts for 10 minutes. Whereas speak with animal only lasts for 10 minutes as well, and it.
Yeah, so it's only 10 minutes.
But
Okay.
the speak with animals and the speak with animal and the beast bond, it doesn't require any rolling. It basically happens. Whereas the animal friendship, it can roll a wisdom saving throw and it cannot succeed. But still, if it does succeed, it's 24 hours of.
Now the intelligence has to be 4. It has to be 4 or less for the spell to work. What's the intelligence of a wolf?
You would have to try it. I don't think you have any previous knowledge as far as the intelligence of wolf, so you would have to try it.
Oh. I don't want to get it if it's not going to work for my wolf.
You wouldn't know until you had it, though.
Yep, I think it's a good bet, but there's always.
Okay, and eventually I'll get to learn all of these, right?
Well, not all of them, but eventually you will get to learn a lot more.
Okay.
So if you go into you go into your beast, into your manage levels, edit character.
Can I ask a question about the cure wounds?
Yes.
It says a creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1 dice of 8. Your spellcasting ability modifier. This spell has no effect on undead or constructeds. Does that mean I can't use it on people and myself?
No, you can't. You can use it on anyone. Undead are those who are undead, and constructeds are things that are made out of metal. So
Right, but at the beginning it says a creature you touch. So
it says creature so that you can do it on your wolf. You could do it on. So it doesn't have to be a humanoid. It could be on anything.
Okay, so it would work on humans, and it could work on myself?
It can work on yourself. It can work on any of your party. It can work on your wolf. It could work on the goblins. It can work on anything, yes, except for those 2 odd things.
Right, okay.
So your modifier is your wisdom modifier. And then, let's see your spell rules.
What do you mean it's my wisdom? Why is that chosen? Just out of curiosity.
Just because your class as a ranger, that's what you use to cast spells.
Okay.
Is wisdom. which I think is fine because you have that one. Yeah, you have that one large, so you're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I did. Yeah.
You did that. I mean, it tells you to do wisdom for it. But, I want to go to game rules, ranger. So, for spells, yeah, second level you know 2. Third and fourth level you know 3. Sixth level you know 4 spells. So 7 and 8 you learn 3. Every 2 levels you go up.
Okay.
Every 3 levels you go up. So you go up next level, and then you go up in 2 levels. You go up, every 2 levels. You go up 1.
Now, since I don't have any spells, I don't have to learn anything. All it did was give me like extra rage ability.
Which rage is essentially like a spell. So yeah, you do need to know that, but I don't think you can. I don't think you have any spells that you have to choose from.
Okay.
And character, let me check yours. Barbarian. You have danger sense.
Yeah, I can tell when things are dangerous.
You also have reckless attack.
So what?
You also have reckless attack.
Yeah. I do that all the time.
Yes. But now you get a benefit for doing that.
Well, I always have a benefit for doing that.
Well, this gives you advantage on all melee. This gives you the advantage on melee attacks that you roll in the first roll.
Yeah.
Ken, are you able to get onto your character and level him up at all? Or are you still not from your phone?
I don't know if he's still here. Ken, are you still here?
Us? He did leave us.
Ugh, rude.
Hey.
I do have another question.
Shoot. Yep, I'm here to answer all your questions.
Cool. There's another one called Goodberry.
Yes.
And basically, I do this spell, and 10 berries appear in my hand, infused with magic for 24 hours. And if you eat, you have to use a creature can use its action to eat 1 berry. Eating a berry restores 1 hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Yes.
The berry loses their potency if they have not been consumed within 24 hours of the casting of the spell.
Yeah.
So I could make 10 berries, and we can eat them. Oh, Ken said his meeting crashed. So if we're in battle, we can only eat like 1 per action we have.
Yeah, so if you're in battle, you can only eat 1 per action. If you're out of
battle, we can eat as many as we want.
As many as you want, yeah.
Cool. And I can only do a spell, like how often can I cast said spell?
Let's look at your character sheet. Let's come here and let's go with a. That depends upon your wisdom modifier and everything, so I can't just say right off the top of my head, so I have to look. You have, I'm guessing 2 slots, but you might have more spells. You have 2 level 1 slots, so you can cast 2 of them per long rest.
Okay, so 2 a day.
Yep, and you can cast 2 good berries. You can cast 2 good animal friendships. You can cast anything you want, but only 2 per day.
That's a lot of healing. That's 20 points. That's what, 20 points of healing a day?
Yeah, that's guaranteed.
Yeah. Max guaranteed 20, but more likely 10 until I get my wolf trained.
Yeah, and so, so at first I read. So I've actually used Goodberry a lot in my campaigns I played. At first I was like, that's a lame spell. I mean, you can only heal 1 health point, but it's a guaranteed 10, and you're able to give them to other people. And
right.
You only need 1 health point to revive someone. So I've allowed you to use the good berry to actually bring them back from dying. And so good. I mean, it seems kind of like not as good, but and you're able to share it around. But you know, if you need someone to be healed in battle, it's not the best for in battle.
Yeah.
But you also have Tinks who does healing.
Right.
So, but yeah, good berry is, and it, as it says, it's enough food for a
Sustain for one day.
Which means
So I can feed everyone no matter what, whether we can find food or not.
Not exactly. So you don't have to necessarily buy enough provisions to go for it. It would just cost one of your spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absorb a lot.
Okay. What'd you say?
Well, I'm just laughing that in the first encounter of the game, you already have a pet wolf.
Say that again?
I'm just chuckling that in the first encounter of the game, you've already got a pet wolf.
Yeah. I'm super excited about my pet wolf.
I know.
Do you know Shell has a pet wolf? Yeah.
I almost had 3 pet wolves, but 2 of them ran away from me. That's
She
depressing.
had really good rolls the first time making her pets, and then she had really bad rolls and she lost them all.
2 of them.
2 of them.
Is that Abby or Abby?
This one's Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Oh, I see your beautiful face now. Did you scratch your nose?
Did you get a scratch in your nose? Did you get a scratch in your nose?
I think so.
She didn't think she did.
No? Okay.
Not that she's aware of.
You can stop recording if you want.
What?
You could stop recording if you want.
But these are the memories that we always want to keep forever.
This is behind the scenes. We have one podcast where it just shows what's actually the thing, and then you have the other one behind the scenes, and you hear all the gossip and the goop and we also say, hey, this is how you level up. So it teaches people how to level up. It's good.